Hey guys, had a quick kind of no-name pouch that I wanted to review for you guys because I think it's a fantastic deal and I think it's super high quality for the price. This little guy is $12 and I can't review every little pouch and piece of equipment I get because number one, it's really time consuming, and number two, these no-name things get lost in the mix. It's tough to get people to watch the videos because it is no-name gear. And so this is one that's a big exception because I think it is a really fantastic little piece of kit, and I want to point it out, and hopefully you guys do kind of check into this and look into it and kind of decide for yourself if this is something that'll be useful to you. And I gotta kind of preface by saying, guys, I know you're gonna hate me for it, I'm not a Maxpedition guy. I can't justify spending that money on something that it isn't there. I mean, I know Maxpedition's good stuff, and I'm not knocking it, and I'm not saying it's bad quality, but just there is nothing they're doing that is different than these Chinese-made bags. There is no difference. And the only difference really is quality control. Of course, Maxpedition has really top-notch quality control versus these Chinese places just spew them out, and it's luck of the draw as to whether or not you get a good one. Now, that's not universal. Some factories put out better stuff than others, but I found this to be exceptional. And I'm going to show you the Amazon listing. This is $12.55. And it's sold under the name Sun VP Protector Plus. And it's Prime, so if you're Prime, you can get that. And what it is, it's a little Molle pouch. And the size of it is excellent, in my opinion. I think a lot of pouches just don't fit well on the belt. They don't fit well on Molle gear. They don't fit well on a lot of things. This thing, I think, is a really good pouch. It fits very well on your belt. And as you can see, the Molle goes right up to the top, so it rides low on your belt. I can't stand those pouches that ride like halfway up your back. It doesn't work for me. So for a little size comparison, here is a soda. No, I don't drink soda. It's my wife's. But just wanted to give you that quick size comparison. So what I like about this thing, number one, when I look this thing over, and I always look these things over with a very, tough eye, all the stitching is pretty much perfect on this. Couple little tiny spots, but nothing, this isn't a load-bearing pack. You're not putting 30 pounds into this. This stitching and the way everything is done properly, and it will last a long time. I mean, I'm looking through it. All the stitching looks really good. All the seams look really good. Everything seems to be done right. The zippers are very secure. It's really good, nice, high quality zippers. Everything about it seems excellent, at least quality wise. So it passed that test, and that doesn't happen very often. Most of the time when you buy no names, you'll find a lot of loose threads, a lot of stitching coming out, a lot of places where the seams aren't straight, things are bunched up. There's a lot of bad stuff that can kind of go wrong with these pouches because they are very, very mass produced. So I like this one is it comes with D-rings, and it comes with a shoulder strap, which I already kind of put away, but you can wear this over your shoulder as a shoulder bag. You got your Molle attachments on the back, this little Velcro loop here for extra support, and then you also have these shock cords so you can attach it if you need to via different ways with those. So if not, if you don't want to use them, you can always just loop them together in the front and get them out of the way, kind of like that. Now, a lot of these foreign made pouches too aren't very useful. They tend to have pouches that just don't fit anything, like nothing makes sense. And this one is one where everything makes sense. It's got a little pouch in the front here. I've got a real cheap Chinese knockoff tourniquet in there because I'm going to turn this into a little ifak. So that pouch in the front will fit, a small compass. It'll fit something flat. Just lots of little things you can put in that front there. Water pill, water purification pill, stuff like that. A map, a lighter, a fire steel, pocket knife, all kinds of little things you can put in that front. This is snapped and Velcro, and it's got very strong Velcro. And you can see this is one of the only spots where you can see it looks like a couple of the stitches are loose right there. But once again, it's Velcro. It's not load bearing. It's going to be fine. It's not going anywhere. And you have an inflatable pouch that expands out quite a ways, and a second little flat pouch behind it. This little pouch here will easily fit, you know, your larger items. It would fit, you know, some space blankets, a little fire kit, you name it, you know, those bigger kind of size things. So definitely would work as a survival kit, you know, first aid kit. You could put some tape in there, some gauze in there, stuff like that, you name it. But really cool. And once again, you know, because it's got that long strip, if you do have something big in there, you can give it a little extra room, or you can pull it all the way down tight and then cinch it down with that, so it's really double protected. I like that. The main pouch is nice and thick. You've easily got, you know, about 2.5 to 3 inches worth of space. You can put stuff in there. This, as you can see, is turning into a little first aid kit. So I got some paramedic pliers, some compressed gauze. You know, this is a work in progress, of course. And Israeli bandage in there. So there was plenty of room left, but you can see there's a little pocket in the back here. And then it's kind of PVC on the inside, so I'm guessing that is waterproof. So I thought that was very, very cool. Plus, you know, you have that ability to separate things as needed. I'm definitely going to be working on this some more once I get some more, I got some more medical stuff on order. But yeah, this is a nice, inexpensive pouch for an ifak, for a first aid kit. You can make this into a survival kit, a fire kit, you name it. There's a real lot you can do with this for 12 bucks. And like I said, the quality on it's really nice. The only thing I haven't done, I haven't attached it to Molle yet to see how well the Molle fits. But I'm not going to put this on a Molle pack. This is going to be something, you know, what I envision this as is a belt pouch for trips, you know, for backpacking, things like that. And ideally what I want to have is small trauma kit, some fire starter, some water purification, some very, very basic survival gear in there. That way if I get separated from my pack, I've got this pouch that will be enough to keep me going. So just a little small little thing, 12 bucks. I think it's really nice. And it's one of those rare gems that you do find in the no-name market. And you can see it's obviously, you know, they got the Chinese name on there, and on the back it says Protector Plus. But a lot of versatility, good quality on the stitching. You know, everything seems to go together well with it, and it fits very well on the belt. I do like that. It's such a nice little belt pouch. You know, some of them are really awkward. I find a lot of pouches are awkward. They don't ride on the belt right. You know, they're either too high, too low, you know, or they're just an awkward shape where you can't fit them. This fits very good, you know, on the 3 or 9 o'clock. You can use it almost like as a butt pack, you know, but you can still sit down. That's a cool thing, you know, when you're wearing this. You can actually go and sit in the car still with this on your hip. You can, I mean, you can't with the small of your back, but it's kind of, it really works. You know, it really is work for me. I've just been kind of wearing it around to and from, you know, running some errands just to see how it was in the car and all that. And it seemed to, it's bulky, it gets in the way, but, you know, ideally this is going to be something I'm going to bring backpacking, camping, hunting, hiking, you know, just an all-around little pouch. So there it is, guys, 12 bucks. Not a bad little deal.